So we were gonna have.
That's not over yet.
We were gonna have Dan tell us a story about Card Kingdom, I think.
Card Kingdom story.
You were gonna tell us a story about Card Kingdom, since this is Card Kingdom Hour 2 hours.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Do you have a really good, interesting the origin story?
Hey everybody, Paul's taking off for the day.
The history of Card Kingdom.
History of Card Kingdom.
Okay.
You've been there for how long?
1 second. I've been there.
Sorry, before.
Sorry, just I just want to say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, okay.
See you tomorrow morning.
Bye, Paul.
Bright and early.
Hello.
James and I will be doing the thing tomorrow morning as well. Hopefully, James will leave and get sleep.
I will leave earlier than last night.
And all right, see you guys later.
Bye. Bye. Dan, maybe you could do an interpretive dance as well, along with your
Just tell
story.
the story.
Let's just do the story first,
If you feel
and then
like
if we
it.
feel like it needed some
Maybe
interpretive
James will do it in the
dance,
background. Yes.
okay, so I've been with Card Kingdom for over 11 years.
Wow.
When I started, it was in John's basement. Actually, when I started, yeah. He built the site himself. All we sold was Magic: The Gathering, and that's it. And so I came in. I would pack orders all day. Yes. A busy day was probably 60 orders, I'm guessing. Like, it was pretty empty. And so then John decided that actually Wizards of the Coast made us get a store because we wanted to sell Magic: The Gathering. In order to do that, we had to have a brick and mortar store.
Brick. Mortar.
James is literally Mr. Calling.
Mortar.
So
bricks.
So John, the owner, decided to get a store. His brother Damon became a partner. And next thing you know, we had our... Hey, there it is. Nice. Then we had our first store in the U District over by the University of Washington.
That wasn't until you still putting a store.
And it was a great store.
It wasn't. Stop that!
But it was tiny, and there's the site, yeah. It was very tiny, and we decided to open up a game store with things besides Magic called Berserk Games.
Yeah, I'm looking for now.
And then we decided to open up a big store. Damon, his brother, had the idea to open up a place that you could play games and drink beer. And lots of wine, eat some food. And yeah, that was 2.5 years ago we opened up our big giant store. So
And
that's the truncated history. And now, just now, we announced last week that we're opening another store.
In Victoria?
Our second store
That'll
is
be
not in
store number
Victoria.
3.
So,
Dan
Sorry.
promised,
so
right?
the new store,
Run by James.
it's
Hurd.
big.
It is big. It's 12,000 square feet.
How
That's
big is
great
your current?
dancing,
And is
guys.
that like
Awesome.
total?
That's the
like-
footprint of the building is 12,000 square feet.
Okay.
And so right now, the footprint of our building right now is it's about 7,000 square feet. So
Okay.
it's going to be much bigger than what we
And the
have.
one now is pretty big.
It is pretty big, but
And,
the
and
cafe.
you're doing the restaurant.
Yeah, and in
gaming
fact,
area.
we'll be able to have a full restaurant. So we're building, we'll have fryers and a hood and burners and ovens and all
Next
kinds
year,
of
you're
stuff.
cool with just doing desert fest from there, right?
Yes.
I'll just come down and crash
Yes.
the store and...
We are okay with that. That would be great. So
That sounds super cool. So what's like ETA for it to be open? Can you say?
yeah, well, so right now we're still waiting for some permits from the city of Bellevue.
Okay.
Hopefully that goes through quickly.
I'll
We
make a
would-
call.
Yes, can you? Can somebody call the city of Bellevue and give us a good word?
Just
So we're hoping that I think that we'll be open by the end of 2014.
Cool.
Damon seems to think that we'll be open summer of 2014, but
You never know.
I'd be really surprised
That's
if it
not
happens
gonna
by the summertime. So because that's a lot of build that we
Yeah.
have to do. So yeah, we're still kind of waiting. It's your interpretive dance.
Yeah, we're already there. So are we? So is it one floor? Is it multiple floors?
It's one floor. It has so right now the plans that we have. If we're able to stick to the plans that we've done, because we've actually completed a couple of different designs, and the one that we like the most, if we're able to do that, which again depends on the city, we'll have a tournament room and a CCG room, kind of like we have right now, that will connect with a roll top door.
Yeah.
So I think all together, when we're doing a tournament, with the tournament room and the CCG room, we'll get about 145 people, somewhere in there. So we'll be able to do big tournaments.
Yeah.
This will have 3 private rooms for the cafe. 2 of them will be connecting again, so you can open up a roll top door and have one big place.
That's sweet.
If you don't know, you can go, and if you have a big group of friends, you can like rent an entire room to hang out in and eat and play games all night.
Yeah,
It's
super
fantastic.
cool.
It's so good.
Then we have a 3rd room that I'm really excited about. This is the one that is really up in the air until we get the permits. But we're calling it the Speakeasy Room, and it's got a hidden bar that's connected to it. So it'll have its own bar.
Wow.
Where Cafe Mox's bar is going to be, there's a pocket door that'll slide into the wall, and that opens into this hidden bar behind Cafe Mox. That you enter it through the hallway. There's a bookshelf that you'll be able to push open and go in. And we're calling it the Speakeasy Room. It's not set up like most of all of our private rooms are set up, where you walk in, there's a big table and chairs, and that's all you really can do is just game, and that's it. With this one, it's going to have booths, and it's going to have bar stools. So it's gaming. You can game there if you want, but it's also social, and it'll hold up to 25 people. So you'll be able to have a party there and not just sit at a table and have nothing else to do.
I would like to permanently reserve this room October 26th for the next 30 years.
I'm just gonna say right
And we'll go
now
down there for my birthday
that
every
you
year.
aren't leaving this city until you promise that version 3 is being built in Victoria. You're as of now,
We
you're
are-
being held hostage.
We are kidnapping them.
Yeah.